So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Colombia.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And this is... He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. And this is Cruyff. Pelé. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some really good ball movement. And this is Pelé. Pickford gets good distance on it. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colombia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And the shot's on here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Lizarazu. Pull it. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And it's Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Aubameyang is onto this. Thuram. 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 And it's Maldini. Lizarazu. And here's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lizarazu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. But they've got it again. Rijkaard.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vieira. Pele. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. Shot a goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hullet. Now it's Pele. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Neymar!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And they win it back again. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Lahm looking to run onto it. Terrific! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control. Nicely shaped ball, and he's well positioned here. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Jordan Henderson proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Aubameyang. Out of play for a goal kick.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Colombia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bebeto, can he finish?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Neymar. Number 4, Gullit. Number 21,
Thuram.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Seedorf.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Lahm, who
Number
does
8,
have an assist to his name.
Coming on the
Kupchu
field,
wins the duel this
number
time.
13,
Oh, important interception.
Number 6,
Xavi
Seydorf.
Alonso.
Number 15,
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Alonso.
Great ball if he can get there.
Number 18,
He's got away.
Ronaldinho.
He's chance for a shot. He scores. Just cruising. They are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are having a ball here. That ball looks a good one. Here's big chance! Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso stood his ground strongly. He's on it, can he get away? Ødegaard. And this is Hazard. Played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there, climbs up big, off the post. Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Seydorf. That has ended up in no man's land. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. Now it's Van Basten. Seydorf. And the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Neymar. Lovely feet. Now it's Hullet. Tries a measured ball. Oh, well played, well played. So, what can they make of this? He's through, now is he in? No, he's just misjudged that one. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Lizarazu. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that was nowhere near his best. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Pull it. Taken back almost at once. Played out towards the right wing. Ronaldo is firing after that one. Pelé. And he's a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United have taken the lead. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out wide, tries to play it through. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Pelé! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Neymar. Played in. Ferdinand can get it clear. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Leicester tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Drives it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. No way through there. Pull it. Pelé is onto this. Beckenbauer knocks it out wide. And this is Cruyff. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pull it. Toure has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, smashing header! And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Pelé, Hullet. And this is Neymar, and the flag has stayed down. Good claim, no margin for error there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pelé. Real chance here. Played in deep. And that has been cleared. And that interception was... And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Incoming delivery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Hullet. He gets big. And for a moment, time stood still. Chance here to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pelé, now it's Neymar. Lizarazu, up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Piqué. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Pull it. Deep cross.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, and that could set him on his way. Gets his head on it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's superb. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Baggio. Baggio stood his ground strongly. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Hazard. Brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. AC Milan could counter here. Cross into the box.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lizarazu. I think we're just about done here. Lizarazu. Now Seedorf. Pull it. Knocks it into space. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Cross flung in, he right in! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Numero 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Il numero 24.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. 2 minutes to be added on. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Italy.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Italy finding their passes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And it's Lahm. Platini. Rooney. Can he get it through? Cannavaro. Now Platini. Oh, super ball. And here's Rooney. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. And here's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Pelé. That is a brilliant interception. That has been slung wide. Lahm. He's cut it out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Pelé. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pelé deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's there to clear it. Cruyff gets into a good position. Cannavaro can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Half an hour played now. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Lahm. Spread neatly. Cruyff picks it up out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? And he was alert to it. Edmilson. Platini. And they can counter here. Floated through. Messi is onto this. And this is Rooney. He's picked his way through. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the left it goes. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Pele, and he's on his way, and he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Steaming on goalwards. Hullet. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Kindly remove it, as it is about
So
to
your
be
views
thrown
on the
away.
first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Substitution in progress.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira gets over and intercepts, and it's Neymar. Beckenbauer, and it's Lahm. Now it's Pele. Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their third corner. Cruyff. Thuram clears it away. Oh, good spread. Played it again. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Chips it through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. First blood drawn. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are now lucky. Chance, surely! Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Lahm could try cutting inside here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Pele. Number 17. Neymar. Number 4.
Played out towards the right wing.
Number 21.
Lam. Hazard.
Beckenbauer. Number 11.
Has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Coming on the field.
What a throw in.
Number 7. Baggio. Number 13. Hazard. Number 6. Seedorf. Number 15. Xabi Alonso. Number 18.
Has a look up.
Ronaldinho.
Corner it is. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. And it's Vieira. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look...
He's had a shot! Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Seedorf! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Italy are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. That ball looks a good one. He's one-on-one! Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Martinez. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He is through here. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Lizarazu with the delivery. Cannavaro gets it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. Martinez. Ronaldinho. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, well measured. And this is Roberto Baggio. He might be in here. No foul, says the referee. And time is up. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Algeria against Manchester
And
United.
the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Totti. Vieira. Still goalless at the moment. Lizarazu. Pullet. Played out to the left flank. Pullet. Well, they could break here. That's good vision. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Short changes him with that pass. Schneider. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead. And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Can he get onto this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed. Played towards the front line. Lizarazu. Maldini. And it's Vieira. That's Vieira. And he was quick to react. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Neymar. Pele. Rijkaard, too strong for his opponent there. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lahm. Beckenbauer. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1
Maldini.
minute added time.
Here's Vieira. And it's Lahm. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet threads one in. Now it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pele. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Del Piero. Lahm. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Totti. Looking for a runner. Vieira. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 9, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He rises!
Number 14,
Decent enough try.
Substitution
Yeah, it's
in
good
progress.
movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 10,
Algeria making
Vieira.
another change here.
Well, he
Coming
can
on the
certainly
field
make
is
his side a lot more
number
unpredictable,
22,
Peter. You know, he has a very good eye
Iniesta.
for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Thuram. For Lahm. Algeria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That has been slung wide. Totti, brilliantly cut out. Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Schneider. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf picks it up out wide. And here's Seedorf. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Schneider, number 5, Francesco Totti, coming on the field.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
23,
Ferdinand wins the duel this time.
Taking place.
Iniesta. Iniesta puts his foot on the gas. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Neymar.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's tried one! Goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Algeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Ronaldinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Seedorf. And here's Baggio. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Baggio.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar looking to run onto it. That has been knocked clear. So their fourth quarter of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Still alert as ever, that's so well played.
Cannavaro. Van de Ven. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort.